What's up, guys? Steven Roach here at Pro Play Games. I'm here with the man, the myth, the legend, George Machado. What's going on, buddy?
What's up, guys?
What'd you do today?
Well, I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Again, and this was my maybe like 4th tournament back. As most of you guys know, I started playing again in YCS Denver, so about a month ago, and just got back into it. Really fun. Started playing this Infernoid deck, and you know, saw a lot of people, a lot of different builds and stuff like that, like Billy Break, and a lot of other people play the deck, Jackie and all of them. And I really thought it was a fun deck, and yeah, I just made my own little, you know, changes to it, and decided to top my own tournament.
So you got a top 8, right? Yeah, losing to Gabe Molina.
Yeah, shout out to Pascal and Tony for running a great tournament. You know, letting me play for the first time here. I usually play at YCS's, but I'll be playing a lot more. And yeah, without further ado.
All right, let's get into the deck here.
All right, cool. It's been a long time since I did a deck profile, so I think like 10 years. YCS Atlanta, if you guys haven't checked it out, check it out.
Yeah.
2012, I think. So I played
the 1980s.
Three Terratops, and these are really good cards. I see everyone play them, and every time I open them with them, I win. So I'm gonna keep playing with these for sure.
Yeah.
All foreign, of course, because
Terratop
I love
the
foreign
nuts.
cards. If you guys ever need foreign cards, just hit me up. I have everything. We played the Zoo Engine here. We played 2.
Why not 3 rat?
I would play 3. I tried playing 3, but Judge got called on me. I got a game lost. Just kidding. I would. I wasn't actually playing when this was at 3. I started playing when this was at 2. So I don't know how good 3 actually is, or what to do with 3. I barely know what to do with 2. But,
oh my god.
But yeah, I just do stuff with these, and then these are really good because they banish things. Fun fact: I lost my top 8 to Gabriel Molina because the judge.
Because of DD Warrior Lady.
Yeah, there was the ruling was that if I whip-tailed and killed one of the monsters,
yeah, because counter has to be
counter.
Yeah, they cannot counter.
Yeah, because it's not being destroyed. You know?
Yeah.
So you know, I'm not. Whatever.
It's
fine. To win anyways. I'm a terrible player. I don't know how I got this far.
3 best card in the deck.
Yeah, he becomes a copy of anything in your deck. So this guy is really good. He's also really good because he's a tuner, so you can do mega plays. And then really cool because you can change his level and like go into exceed plays. So a lot of times I would dump Entra, make a 3, go into a rank 3 play, or dump a 3, go into make a 4, and then make a broad bow or something like that. So
yeah, that's
super
cool.
good. It's super versatile.
Yeah.
Also insane with Void Feast. 3 Petrulia because I love popping back row, and he's level 4, so it's good because I spam the level 4s and I make broad bow and stuff like that. So this guy's
you can make a try in that way. Yeah.
It's a free special summon level 4. So
that's always good.
3 Harmonic. I saw Billy only play 2, and he even mentioned about, you know, possibly playing 3. I've been playing 3 this whole time. It's a fantastic card.
Yeah, it's good to
3,
it's
so
good to
you
pop
can
a
make
monster.
you can make the whole MX Saber play, and not the Totem Bird play. I wish. I almost made. I tried to make Totem Bird multiple times today because I didn't know it was 2. You know,
yeah, it's
wins.
2 wins. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's still really good because it could go into MX Saber Invoker, and then I played Levier at one point, but I didn't play it today. But still a really good card.
That's cool.
Card.
Yeah.
2 of the big guys.
Yeah, these are good.
Yeah, sometimes I wish I played 3, but then
nah, it's like
really.
too much because you only want to send them with the feast, and then when you have imagination, you need to have them in the deck.
It just sucks when I feast, and then like if I ever draw into imagination or anything to like make the Tiara, I won't be able to. So that's
yeah, you need to play 2. I
which
think.
is one of the reasons why I cut Future Fusion. But yeah, so these are really good. I played 2 of these. A lot of people play, you know, 1. These are like the ones that people don't really know about. These are the ones that, you know, you have to banish 2 instead of 3.
Yeah, those are like the middle guys.
Ones, yeah, the middle guys. This guy, I've never used him. I've yet to use him.
I think he attacks twice.
Yeah, I know. He attacks twice. I've yet to use him, I don't know. Like, the most I use him was to Void Feast because I had no other targets.
Yeah.
This guy's really good. Sometimes I send him off Decatron, and then I just attack and then banish a card during the end phase. I did that.
Right. And then, you know, the other one's Garnet, right?
Yeah, and then this guy's pretty much Garnet. You never want to draw this guy.
He's only good to summon off Feast, yeah.
Yeah, he puts in a lot of work with the whole when he attacks, banish an extra deck card. I mean, like,
that's cool.
You know, it's just added value, and they're all DD Crows, so that's why I don't play DD Crow in the main deck, even though I always wish I did. Yeah. And then the one of Entra.
That one spins a set card, right?
Spins any face-up card, I believe.
I think it's set,
yeah,
but yeah.
No, it's a face-up. It's face-up for sure.
It's face-up?
Yeah,
okay. And they can't respond.
The level 1 is set, and they can't respond. This one, it just bounces face-up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, this guy's really good.
He's pretty thick too, right? He's like 2K defense.
2000 defense, yeah, amazing. Significant one. I dumped it with Decatron to make it 3, and then I made it rank 3 play, so it was really good that way. 3 God card. Like this card, I
3 should be banned, yeah.
I never mill this card. And the times that I do mill it, I just automatically win. But
yeah.
Really good card. Also, relevant at my first match, Dino, it was Dino, he played the Miscellaneousaurus, but Miscellaneousaurus only keeps them under a blanket for the main phase, so you can actually
you just wait till the main, you wait till they try to
summon
attack.
the BLS dude, and then they attack with the BLS dude, and then you book the BLS dude, and then you're good.
Yeah.
So, super good card. And then the Kaiju package, really good. This one's particularly good, because you can have Decatron and him sync for an 8 if you need to, make Omega.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Very cool, yeah.
So the Kaijus are all like pretty good, like just going second.
Yeah, and then God card. Oh, Kaijus were just really good for the most part. Like a lot of like Travis and Kamal and Gabe were telling me like not to main this. But I saw Billy main it and Jackie main it, and I saw a lot of people main it. So I was like every time I drew it, it was never bad. Like it was always like I always had the out. Like, and if it was dead, like I could ban it. I could pitch it with this card. Actually,
yeah, banishment. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So you have a lot of ways to pitch it anyways, and then like you can left arm offering it out of your hand if it gets stuck there or whatever. But really good cards regardless. And then it's actually relevant against dinos because they have the dinosaur. They usually play this one because it's a dinosaur, and that means if you draw any of these, you get
they can make like their board and like special like that's pretty interesting.
3 of this card is insane. Like every time I open this card, I think I won for the most part.
Oh yeah, you just search Feast.
Yeah, you search Feast and you search Imagination, which I was only playing 1 of. I saw Billy play 2. I was this was my 60th card, to be honest. I'm not totally in love with it. I only resolved it once today.
I mean, it's pretty good when you resolve it though.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty good. I just don't like how your board gets clogged with a level like 20 Infernoid fusion monster. That's a vanilla, pretty much. You know,
but
it's a big vanilla.
This one makes it so, it makes it so the levels are all 1, I think, right?
Yeah, but you have to send it to the graveyard to actually fusion something.
Oh yeah, that's
this
booty.
guy, yeah. So it kind of defeats the purpose. You know, you want to have.
But like Tiara is really good. Like
if you ever open 2. It's game because the first one's gonna make the fusion and the second one's gonna make all you do is level 1.
Yeah, that's cool.
So that's the only relevant thing there. If this decides to stay on the field, because this is a continuous spell, so
yeah, they're all.
If you're not sending it with Void Feast, then it'll be there. 3 of the card that I decided to add in last minute before the tournament. Shout out to Travis Smith for convincing me to play this. Mismatching languages, which is the reason why I didn't want to play it. But really good. I did misplay in my feature match last round, I think, against Nikolai. I could have just resolved this, but I decided to summon Rat, which was the 4th card in my hand, because I thought this just required you to have a hand, not just. Yeah,
you have to have 3. I think.
Or 3 cards, or whatever. So I played the Rat for no reason, just to bait out his aggro. When I could have just done this, because he had Totem Bird, and I opened Grass, so I played Grass. He baited it out, and then I did a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't banish for cost.
So I wasn't able to play this because I got rid of 1 card in my hand, which I could have just not played.
2 Slumber.
2 cards, so Slumber. This is a god card, honestly. Like this won me so many games every time I resolved this.
Just being able to search a Kaiju is always really good.
And then milling it and searching a Kaiju is just like the added plus. 3.
Win the game.
Card,
Win the game.
So good. Yeah, not much to say. Every time I draw this,
that's
great. I mean, like sometimes this deck actually plays a lot of spell and traps. To be honest, well, more spells and traps. But so sometimes your mills actually are not that great. So
yeah, I experienced that a little bit today. I milled a lot of spells.
Like the other deck, the Minerva zombie deck. Like if you draw this in that deck, you automatically win. In this deck, you don't actually automatically win. And then we're playing the 4th copy of Grass.
Shout out to Eric Christensen.
Shout out to Eric Christensen.
The Eric Christensen special here.
Yeah, the premium gold, ugliest rarity. At least it's foreign, right?
Yeah, it's not foreign, it's boring.
But yeah, shout out to Kodak. Yeah, this card's really good. I don't see anybody playing Infernoids. I don't know why not. Like, actually, I got stung by this twice. 1, I kept the Sin with DD Crow by mistake, and called 1, and he hit the DD Crow. Second time in top 8, I didn't get to mill any cards. I just hit Tuckins and Borg out the top. Like,
yeah, it's ass.
There's only few scenarios where this card is bad. The numbers were totally against me and me hitting like really bad cards. But Otherwise, like if you do it statistically, this should be in your favor like 80 to 90% of the time. Like this card is very good. Being able to mill and having another card that does something similar to what
like
does.
it's like a fourth grass in the sense.
And like they can only really call in this deck. They can only really call 1 and 4.
Yeah, so one. I would probably call 1.
Most people hit 1. Decatron is the only thing that you hit off 1. But then on 4s you have Fairy Tail Snow. You have all the Zodiacs. So like you pick your poison, and then you can hit the Kaijus
randomly. You can special Kaijus. Yeah.
So like it's really good. It's just hasn't gotten there for me yet. But I've been back and forth with this card. But
3 barrage.
Self-explanatory. Well, actually, I don't think some people play this. I don't know.
I don't know. I played it in my deck. I always want Zoo combo.
Yeah, barrage is really good. 3 twin because like it's a discard outlet and back row.
Yeah.
1 for 1.
I think it's pretty good. Like summoning Decatron's pretty good.
Don't know. Yeah, it is. But like every time I do, I'm just like I only have Decatron and then that's it. And then I just don't do anything else. So mixed feelings on this. I might just cut it until I find something better. I'll just keep it. Upstart, shout out to Patrick Hoban. This is why I'm playing. Shout out to Pro Play Games. We got the best player in the world. Therefore, I'm playing the best card in the world.
Upstart Goblin in a 60 card deck. You're wild.
I'm playing it because 59 is always better than 60. But you're still playing 60 because you want a grass. So if you draw this card, it's pretty much another card. But, it's the filler card. So
you're a troll.
This is really good. Andres Torres also did this in a 60-card deck. I think a few other people did. I think the YCS Denver winner also did this too.
That's wild.
Very good card. You could just discard it. I mean, like you're never discarding. You're just playing it, but it's just good. It's 59 cards. And so you see this card more. This is the deck right here.
Yeah, so, that's the best card in the deck. Like 100%.
I opened 2 of these like a lot today. Actually, I opened it like 2 or 3 times, and every time it was just a blowout. Against Nikolai, you just scooped it up. Against Casey, you just scooped it up. Like feature match, I did it twice. Other than that, this is great. Great card. And it's up to 3, by the way, so you can go like say Thomas, Decatron, or you can go Decatron, Sajet, or you can go my favorite play, Decatron, Harmodic, and Petrulia. So the level 3, the level 4, and
the 1,
Decatron, and then you can like Decatron send a level 3 so that you can make it a level 4, and then you can synchro with the Petrulia. That's a really good play against Paleozoic. You can off the background and all that stuff. Extra deck. You got the zoo package.
2 and then 1/1.
Use every single one, every single time.
I wish I played a second Broad Bull in my deck.
There's times where I've wanted a third copy of these, but if I do resolve the Tierra, if I resolve this,
you have to send extra deck.
I can send this, and then
put back anyone that you're missing.
It's really good. I didn't do that in top 8. Travis was watching my match. He told me about it afterwards. So yeah, that's really cool. Omega, never make him. He's actually not even. I don't know. I think he's just way better in the Minerva Lightsworn deck because you can make multiple.
Yeah, because like you put back like zombies and stuff. That things that are like a problem next turn and like
You never really use it to put back Infernoids, but you can. There's a lot of cute stuff that you can do with it, but like most of the time it's not even the right play to go into.
Yeah.
He's just very good with being double with Tierra.
Totem Bird,
which I did not make once today. I still don't like this card. I've been between this and.
Because you can only really make it with the Speedroid, so your hand has to be like really good to make that.
I've been between this and Levier, but like you gotta have a Decatron banish for Levier to be worth it, and then like this card is definitely one of the iffy ones in there. Of course, Invoker, and then these are some.
So I think pretty much the rest of the extra is pretty irrelevant.
Well, the extra. These 5 are actually pretty. This is pretty staple. These are pretty interchangeable.
So you played
instead of this.
If you have a Minerva,
Well, this is 2 Beast Warriors, So it's
so you can make it with the rats.
Yeah, you can make it with all the Zodiac cards, and then also it's really relevant when you have a Whiptail in this because it just becomes a huge like indestructible body that banishes everything in its way, and it saves itself. And then Gaga Samurai, a lot of people don't play, but it's very good at OTK, which I did once or twice. Amaterasu, which I actually didn't. That's one of the significant changes that I did from like Billy Break's list and all these other lists.
You decided to play Amaterasu?
Yeah, Amaterasu is really good. So for people who don't know, it's 3 level 4s, so pretty easy with a zoo combo, and then special summoning the Petrulia or whatever. On your turn, you banish to target one of your banished monsters. I think the first one is you can on your turn, it has an effect to special summon one of the monsters. Yeah, special summon a banish level 4 lower monster.
Yeah.
Now on your opponent's turn, you can detach to
add them on. Yeah, so you can
banish
add
them.
Maxi.
Yeah. So the play is you have Fairy Tale Snow, which is usually the third level 4 they use to make this, and you banish the Maxi or whatever you want to get.
If you milled it off grass,
Yeah. And then you make this, and then it just becomes a blowout at that point.
Yeah,
but
that happened to me.
Yeah, this happens. This happens pretty often. I didn't do it once today, but I like having the option here. Like the extra deck is pretty tight, honestly. Like it's like you don't have a lot of other options. I mean, you do sometimes, but like this pops up not too much, but you always want to have it for the situation that it does pop up.
Yeah, Emerald's just really staple in any zoo deck that you're playing.
And Abyss Dweller. Just really good against dinos and metaphors randomly sometimes. Like the one
burning abyss player you play in the room. Shout out to me.
At YCS Denver, I actually did this against metaphors and ended up winning the game.
All right, let's get into that young side deck.
Side deck. So this was not as thought about as I would like to be. I didn't put too much thought into this. Three DD Crows, which I don't know. I mean, I think it's weird to play.
I think it's weird to play DD Crow in an Infernoid deck because your whole deck is Infernoids.
Exactly.
Like they're all DD Crow.
That's how I felt too. But like when you go second and they're doing all this like combo.
Yeah, they're not DD Crow from hands. I think DD Crow is the second best hand trap in the game currently. Yeah. Well, and this is right before Ash comes out, so.
You want to be able to interact with them when they're doing that.
Yeah, I mained Crow and I really loved it.
Chidanko never started in. It's for Paleo, obviously.
Yeah.
I didn't play a single Paleo.
Neither did I.
Board wipes, which these have been interchanging in the main deck to the side deck, all over. Enemy controller, shout out to Billy Break. I saw.
How did you like enemy controller?
I didn't use. Oh yeah, I used it once.
What do you side that versus?
Okay, so I like it going second. So when they make a Dryden and then they go to pop one of my cards, I can just
econ it and then take their Dryden. Okay, yeah. I thought about playing that in my deck too. I just wanted to like make sure we had the same thought. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Billy was maining 3. I chose to just side it. I think it's going second card strictly. I don't really like it going first. And I did a really cool play with it where my opponent against Gabe in top 8, he ended with like Bababoon. I summoned like 1 or 2 dudes. I didn't want to like kill the Bababoon obviously because then he would special Bababoon. So I summoned special summoned one of the Infernoids, summoned a special summoned Infernoid, summoned a Dectron, sent an Antra, made a level 3, tributed the other Infernoid, took his Bababoon, made an MX Invoker.
That's pretty dirty.
So that's pretty cool. I like it doing that stuff too. And then the going first package.
Yeah.
Of these, I saw Billy also was manning this and like and some other decks. I just don't like manning traps because then you make their Twin Twisters live. So I'd rather just save it for when I know they side out their Twin Twisters, and then I just side this in.
Yeah.
And then
in order, obviously, it's
against these
broken.
60 card decks. I mean, like
60 cards, Metal Foe. Like I resolved that versus Metal Foe. It was over.
I never drew that card, but I did draw Maxi like twice today, so super cool.
All right. Any shout outs?
Yeah. Shout out to our sponsor, Ultra Pro, right here.
Ultra Pro.
Thank you for everything. You know, the most generous sponsors in the game. They've done more than for any team I've ever heard of. Like I've heard of Ultimate Guard and all these other sponsors, but they don't really do anything like Ultra Pro does. So super appreciative of them. Shout out to my staff, Nikki and Buns, who is streaming, Pascal, who is judging, Anthony, who is the tournament organizer for this event. You know, all my staff holding it down today, letting me, allowing me to play. I'm usually behind the counter and stuff like that. So, you know, it was really fun to play. You know, play against these guys, get them better. They make me better. So it was super fun to do. Kind of like prepping up for the next YCS, which is going to be YCS Pittsburgh, which is what this event was for. Really wanted to really, you know, give something back to the community and have something, an opportunity for them to go and, you know, go outside and travel and go to these big events and go like these with these professional players, because we had a lot of good players here. We had Kamal, which I beat in round 3. Shout out Kamal. We had Gabe,
Travis Smith,
should have beat top 8. Travis Smith,
Eddie Izquierdo.
Lost to Travis, very good player, and helped me throughout, you know, the whole tournament.
Yeah, we had a bunch of Pro Play Game sponsored players here today.
Yeah, Isabella, you know, we have a lot of good competition, so I felt like that was going to make me better, it was going to make them better, so yeah, super fun tournament, great turnout. thanks to everyone who came out again. Everything's going to be on YouTube and uploaded on Twitch. And other than that, I'll see you guys at YCS Pittsburgh. If you need anything, just hit me up. Thank you again for the support. And yeah.
All right, guys. Peace.